Hello Fantasy Faithfuls and welcome to Fantasy Snapshot, where I'm looking at DJ Moore thanks to King T who suggested him, so let's dig in.
59 seconds to go, Kyle Allen over the middle, that one is complete, DJ Moore in for the touchdown.
Moore is facing the New Orleans Saints in Week 12. The Saints give up 23.7 points to wide receivers on average, 12th most in the NFL with 14.1 yards per reception and 10 touchdowns. Breaking down his receiving, Moore almost has the perfect targeting for a wide receiver, with most of his targets going short left. The only thing missing is having more deep right targets, but we're off to a good start if we correlate with fantasy scoring and targeting. The problem comes in with catching the ball. Sure, 70% and above is good, but the outer deep zones are below league average, while his best short zone sees his fewest targets. Add that the Saints only give up a catch on 64% of throws to the short left to opposing receivers, and he will struggle in this game. But I do want to highlight the deep zones a bit more. He has fantastic yards per reception in all these zones. It's too bad he's not seeing more deep shots over the middle with his best catch rate. This is also where the Saints have been vulnerable, with 34.2 yards per reception to opposing receivers. If he had more targets here, I would have been very interested in him this week. Moore might not have a high ceiling as he doesn't break the top 50, but you can't complain about his floor, which is the 4th highest in the league in 2019, which is incredible. Sure, he has games that have gone under the floor, giving him a pretty high bust risk, but with 2 games above his ceiling, he also has a decent boom chance with 14.6%, but it's still lower than the bust risk. His touchdown rate since entering the league is 1.7%, a terrible number that is keeping him down. Without raising this, he can never be a top fantasy receiver. With how the Panthers are playing at the moment, the way they're using Moore in combination with how the Saints handles receivers, I'm predicted for 9 targets and for 6 receptions, even with no touchdown. In 11 weeks, Moore should have been started 6 times, but he's mainly a wide receiver 3 in all these games. He will see easier opponents as we look ahead, as he has the 12th easiest schedule for wide receivers moving forward. I would like to take a second to remind you to hit that like button, leave a comment what you think about this video, and subscribe to the channel. I love every interaction I have with y'all, and every little bit helps me put out even more content. Looking at this week's situation, the Panthers are playing on the road versus a bottom 16 wide receiver defense with a winning record. For Moore, this is not ideal, even if not terrible. He doesn't really change home or away, and is a bit better against teams that give up a lot of points to wide receivers, but he struggles mightily against teams with winning records, a trend for the whole Panthers team. In 2019, Moore has some of the worst red zone stats for a starting receiver: 8 targets, no touchdowns, and not even a first down. He has not seen a target inside the 10 the whole season. McCaffrey is key for this team, and that is both good and bad for Moore. Based on all these stats, he has a risk factor of 51.7% of not reaching his projection in Week 12. So for the game against the Saints, I have him predicted for 8.6 fantasy points. In conclusion, PPR, I'm excited to start him. I'm not particularly hyped about starting him in a standard scoring league with little to no upside. What do you think about Moore? Are you starting him this week? And how do you feel about him moving forward? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more weekly content.
That ball again complete, this time to the rookie, DJ Moore has some room, DJ Moore, touchdown Panthers.
Hello Fantasy Faithful, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to check out more of them right here and here. In case you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat.